Hello, it's Johara. Welcome back to my channel, to the Veggie Reader. So I'm going to be doing a book review. This time a little bit different because I'm going to do 4 book reviews in one video because these are about poetry books, which are all a bit smaller. And I don't want each review to be like 2 minutes. But they're all by the same author, which is why I figured, hey, I'll just do all 4 reviews in one. So the first one is Swaddling. This book was beautifully written, and I thought it was very good. I enjoyed reading it. Eddie, who is the main character, obviously, is forced from his home, and it's quite sudden. Um, but he has his watch, and but a dark past. Um, well, the watch has a dark past. Is what I meant, and but it's very intriguing, and I really enjoyed reading it. It kind of kept me on the edge of my seat. Like, I wanted to know what was going on with this watch and stuff and why it was so special. But yeah, definitely thought that it was really interesting. I was really intrigued by the quest and by the past and everything. The poetry enhances the intrigue and keeps you, like I said, on the edge of your seat. Um, as it pulls readers deeper into the adventures um, and secrets that are all tied back to the watch. Um, but yeah, it was very good. Highly recommend. Definitely check this one out. Another one of the poetry books I read. Um, was about a man who finds out who has to deal with the tragic death of his wife. At the beginning, it kind of shows him finding out that that she might not survive it. So there was the knowing beforehand, and then you get it like see like he's in the hospital room. He is wants to be with his wife for the birth of their child. um, I did find it like there was like doctors. I don't remember the exact line, but it was like it's quite unusual for the father to sit in there with the birth or something like that. And I was like, uh, I'm pretty sure that's how it was in the olden days. So that's just interesting. But it deals with grief over losing somebody. And so it was beautifully written, but definitely heartbreaking story as he deals with the loss of his wife, who he loved very much. Definitely bring tissues with this one because it is heartbreaking, to say the least. Suffer for Art, another one of Sylvie Bound's poetry books, is about a man trying to make it as a artist, and I'm sure a lot of us knows how that is. You know, writers and artists of all kinds. It can be very hard. So it definitely is very relatable to some of us about how hard it is trying to make your star, trying to be known, and to do your creative process when it feels like everything is pulling you down. Um, and of course, he does end up going viral, but it's like, why did Caleb do this for him? What does Caleb have? What are his intentions? So that's very interesting to try to figure that dynamic out. But there was one line specifically. I wrote it down so I didn't forget it during this review. But it says, this quote's really stuck with me. It says, "No one is perfect. Not everyone agrees. I might not be what people want to see, but that is okay." Um, and I just really like that. Like that. I it just it's just a quote that really stuck with me, and I feel like everyone should check this book out too. And on to the last one, You, Yes You, a narrative poem by Sophie Bounds. Talks about the reality of being online, how awful people can be, how they can attack you for your opinions or your morals. No, and no one deserves that, obviously. She mentioned having an ordeal like that, which inspired all of this. But, I mean, I definitely understand that because I have been attacked in different, like, fandoms, before for stating my opinion. And it's, like, quite awful. Like, everyone has an opinion. You shouldn't be attacked for what you believe. Like, especially in fandoms, like it's about a TV show or a movie. Why are you guys fighting over whatever their opinions for a reason? Nobody's right or wrong, and it's like, so I definitely feel for whatever. And she gives us a couple in rhyme, obviously a couple scenarios of what could happen. The second one was definitely the worst case scenario, but it can happen and it has. Um, so definitely check it out. Definitely it's very important what she's trying to say in it, and I highly recommend. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment if you read any of these. If you want to read any of these, we'll chat below in the comments. Until next time.